Good morning, good morning, good morning. On, off. Can y'all see me? The video was off. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Great afternoon. It's day 5. Great afternoon. Man, I'm super pumped up and excited to get busy with y'all for the day, man. How y'all feeling? Talk to me in the chat, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling wealthy. Man, yesterday, man, the mantra was I'm getting stronger, faster, healthier, more powerful, becoming more dynamic, more discerning. Man, I feel better. Yeah. I love it. I love it, man. Man, so good to see y'all beautiful people on this Friday, man. So good to see y'all, man. We made it through, man. We made it through. We made it through the business credit boot camp, man. I'm excited to dive in to what we're going to talk about today. But prior to, man, I got so many prerequisites for you guys today that I got to give out, man. I made you guys a promise. Made you guys a promise that I gotta keep, man. But before I go into that, man, for those who are on the line, man, I feel like we got some new folks on here. I ain't seen certain names this week, man. But I want y'all to drop in the chat and tell me, man, some of the takeaways that you've gotten from this week. Whether it's understanding, whether it's increase on business credit, whether it's shifting from a business line of credit to a business credit card, man, understanding how you can buy a business utilizing credit, man, drop something in the chat. Drop something in the chat, man. Biggest takeaways, man, biggest takeaways, anything that you guys have learned this week, man, drop it in the chat. And to get some amazing feedback, man. And I appreciate you guys, man, for your feedback. Man, whether in the Facebook group, whether some of you guys have texted me personally, man, I appreciate you guys. Because, man, it helps us with direction and the information that we're going to release, man. Yes. Absolutely. Success is all about being resourceful. Thank you, Robin. It's all about being resourceful. Whatever you believe in your heart, or whatever a man think of in his heart, so is he. Whatever you believe about yourself and about your situation, is that what is going to be true? Okay, it's going to be true, right? Whatever you think, whatever you believe, whatever you see. Man, I gave an example maybe a couple of weeks ago with my sister. My sister completely shifted her trajectory, her eating trajectory. Instead of eating meat, instead of eating lamb, chicken, pork chops, ribs, all of that, right? She made the decision that, hey, I am no longer going to eat meat anymore. I'm no longer doing it. And with that declaration and with that decision, you get results, right? So it's not that I can't be healthy. I can't get in shape. No, you just have not been resourceful enough, and you have not made enough decision, if you will, to put yourself on that path and trajectory. If I have people on the line and I have somebody on the line that doesn't smoke, I know my brother Denzel Boxdale, he does not smoke cigarettes. So if I came up to Denzel and I said, hey, Denzel, man, you want a cigarette? He's not going to ask me, Jerron, what kind of cigarette? Why? Because he does not smoke. Right? And so the same thing with Robin. With Robin, she brought up an amazing point talking about resourcefulness. Okay. And I talked about people going out of business. It's all about choosing the identity that you're going to live with. It's all about choosing that identity. So again, if I'm saying that, hey, I am an entrepreneur, okay, I am a business owner, I am a world-class leader, you can't offer me something lower than that and me accept it. Why? Because it's not my identity. Okay? Same thing when we're talking about Man, when you are a leader and you are a business owner, your job is to be a problem solver. That is it. You are a world-class problem solver. In fact, you need to be getting excited about problems. If you ain't excited about problems yet, you're going to have a rough time in business. But there's always things going on, whether you're talking about credit, whether you're talking about business, whether you're talking about decision making, there's always something going on. But if you would stand up and say, man, I don't care what's going on, I am not backing down. Okay, I don't care what's going on, I'm not backing down. Man, I want to share something real quick. I gotta share with you guys prior to us going. Okay. Robin, she put something amazing in the chat that I remember. She said, I am absolutely going to get 2 books out of me this year. She said 2 books are coming out of me this year. Now, guess what'll happen, right? Once you make the declaration, there's always opposition. And so the declaration is out there now, and there's going to be circumstance after circumstance trying to fight her like crazy. But as long as she remains resourceful, as long as she says, I don't care what comes my way, I'm getting these 2 books out. I don't care how challenging it is. I don't care how long I have to stay up at night. I don't care how many publishers I have to talk to. I don't care how much editing I have to do. I don't care how many graphic designers I have to go through. I'm getting it out, right? And so once we focus, I want you, I said this week, whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on defeat, you'll get defeat. If you focus on abundance, you'll get abundance. If you focus on solutions, you'll get solutions. And I'm telling you guys, man, ever since I started living my life, man, just on that frequency, obviously with the Holy Spirit, but then, man, living it on that frequency where I say, man, I don't care what happens. Circumstances gonna come. Right? But I'm going to be a problem solver and I'm going to overcome. I'm going to overcome my credit. I'm going to overcome business funding. I'm going to overcome marketing. I'm going to overcome strategy. I am going to overcome everything that comes my way. Everything. There's nothing that's going to stop me. So, man, amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sharing. And, man, I got to get into... man, this next component. So, man, I need everybody, man, in Jesus' name. Absolutely. Man, I need everybody, man, to go ahead and let me just see. All right, perfect. Yeah. Man, listen. We don't need no dead people in the chat. We need people alive. Okay? We need people alive. Let me move this over. This one? All right, perfect. Yep. Yeah, so we need people alive, man, before we get started in the chat, man. For my main man, I need everybody to give it up for Mr. Denzel Boxdale. Man, Denzel Boxdale, man, has won. Man, I told y'all I was giving something away, man, for the most active. Man, the person who had their camera on and the person that was most active in the chat, and that is brother Denzel Boxdale. And Denzel Boxdale, man, has won a Rode microphone. Man, I need y'all to give it up. Give it up for Denzel Boxdale, man. Denzel Boxdale, man, I'm telling you, I've been seeing him on social media. Man, I've been seeing him in his content. Man, I've been seeing him get active with the camera. So now, man, I'm looking forward to him taking his content to a whole nother level, man. There's nothing like having a microphone, man, to enhance your digital media. Man, y'all ever hear somebody recording and you hear all this background noise? Look, now just type in the chat, tighten it up, baby. We're going to tighten it up now. Yeah, the media is tightened up. Man, you can plug it directly into your cell phone. And, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, my brothers. So, man, I can either send this to you if you want to shoot your address, or if we want to get together, man, that's all right with me, man. But you got Rode mics, man, coming, man, from, man, Tyler Coaching and Consulting, the Business Credit Bootcamp, man. Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Man, another thing, man. Again, brother, congratulations again, man. We're gonna get this out to you. Another thing, man, for those of you all who have not, man, joined the wait list for posterity. Man, we got I know we got Patrice on the line. Patrice was a winner of the posterity raffle. But man, we got more products that we're gonna be giving away. So man, for those of you guys who don't know, posterity is man, a new business, an AI powered business credit software that I've created, and it'll be launching really soon. But man, for those of you guys who actually join in on the wait list, man, you're gonna be in for a treat, man. I mean, the software, man, we've built it out. I've put, man, years and years and years and years and years of expertise within the software that's gonna help man, the community, the region, and ultimately the nation be able to navigate man, this very niche lane, if you will, or industry of business credit, to help people get business credit faster, help people become more knowledgeable of business credit, and also help people maximize their business credit. And so what you guys get on the boot camp, you guys will be able to get that 24/7 through posterity. And I named it posterity because posterity is a biblical term that means for future generations. And I believe that as many entrepreneurs as possible that have access to products, man, that allow them to be resourceful, we can absolutely build out stronger, more powerful, more dynamic and resourceful future generations, man. So, man, if y'all excited, type excited in the chat. Man, next thing I got, okay, for those who join in on the wait list, you gain access. Oh man, just giving out, man, just giving out gifts, man. Sometimes you just gotta give. Okay, so man, for those who join in, I saw a lot of you guys joined in yesterday, but for those of you guys who joined in, I haven't even opened it, but you guys will gain access to the opportunity. You guys will gain access. Let me move that. There we go. All right, you guys will gain access to the opportunity to win an iPhone 7. This is 17, right? Yeah, 17. You got an iPhone 17. Somebody's going to win this iPhone 17, man. I know y'all need an upgrade, man, but I got an iPhone 17, brand new iPhone 17 in the box, man. I can't wait to see who wins it. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do. We paid cash for it. There ain't no restriction. I had to pay, I think maybe like $200 more for it not to be connected to a line. But you guys gain access. Somebody's going to win this iPhone 17. Again, that's just by joining the posterity link. The next thing you guys have access to is somebody's going to win an Apple Watch. Okay, you might be in a business meeting, you may be on a flight, you may be in the gym, all right, but you want to go ahead and win you an Apple Watch, man, so you can stay in contact and stay in touch, man, with the affairs of your business. And very last thing, I have some other items, but those items will be gift cards. But this very last thing, man, that we haven't fully opened yet, man, is we have a MacBook. Somebody say MacBook in the chat. Opened it? Oh, there we go. We opened it. Okay, there we go. iPhone 17. But we got a MacBook. Okay? We got a MacBook in the chat. Man, I need somebody to win this thing, man. All y'all have to do is join in on the wait list, man, and you gain an opportunity to win. Like I said, my girl Patrice on the line, she already won. She was in the beginning stages of the raffle, and she won as well. Another thing I want you guys to do is also join in on Posterity's Instagram page. Joining on Posterity's Instagram page, man, I believe, man, it's going to be, man, a world-changing product. World-changing product, man. A world-changing product, man. All right, so, man, with that being said, man, let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started for today. And so, two more things. So, two more things. One thing is, man, I actually, man, because there's so much info, insight, So many people have been reaching out to me. Man, I want each and every one of you guys to prepare yourself, man, going into Monday. And Monday, I'm actually going to do another call on Monday. And this other call is going to cater to the specific needs of the people on the line. And so I'll address and I'll engage the people on the line from the standpoint of their personal situation. I know people reach out to me regarding business lines of credit, real estate deals, business credit cards, business auto loans. Perhaps you're trying to shift some debt around. Perhaps you're trying to consolidate, whatever the case may be. But the rule is you have to send your situation to the Facebook group. Okay, you have to send your situation to the Facebook group. I would love for you to post it inside of the group. If you feel like it's too unique or it's too personal, you can DM it to us. And I'll be sure to address it on Monday, okay? We got another one coming Monday, man. It's going to be fired up. It's going to be pumped up. And, man, we're going to go in from there, man. So, man, if y'all ready, type I'm ready in the chat. Type I'm ready in the chat. Type I'm ready in the chat. Come on. Yeah. If you ready, type I'm ready in the chat. We'll press it a little bit. Yeah. Let's go! Why? Because if you're not excited about what you're doing, then what are you doing? Can't be doing something halfway, half passionate, half excited. You know, you say, man, these people look like they're dead people walking. I mean, I walk up into their business and ain't no energy, ain't no excitement. They not smiling at me. What are you mad for? You woke up this morning. Hallelujah. And thank you, Jesus. So, man, here we go. Breaking down, I'm going to do a little board work today, but I'm also, man, going to, man, really have a discussion with you guys. To really engage perspective, and to really just, man, pull out, man, my heart behind the whole aspect of business credit. And those of you guys know that today is called business credit reports. Okay, today is called business credit reports, and I want to just have a conversation with you regarding, man, what inspired me, man, to press so deep into it and how that ties into business credit reports. And so for those of you guys who don't know, I started out as a mortgage loan originator. I was a mortgage loan officer not too long ago. I started in 2019 and I think I left and started my own business in 2023. 2022 or 23, one of those years. And so one of the things that excited me so much about the entire business credit space was that I saw that an average individual, if you will, could offset their debt utilizing business credit. And that's not the most optimal benefit, if you will. Like when you begin looking at the grand scheme of things, when you talk about, you know, growing a business and scaling a business and being profitable and making sure your marketing is intact and, you know, accounting and payroll, like there's deeper things, obviously. But the thing that had excited me at the time was, hold up, you mean to tell me that somebody could start a LLC, and with that LLC, they could go to their home bank, and based on them having certain structures and certain concepts in order, they could get approved for $25,000, $50,000, $75,000, $100,000. And watch this. They could not only get approved for it, but it could not show up on their personal credit. That was incredible to me. Like, that is my true story. I was like, because again, I'm a loan officer, and everybody that's coming through, guess what I'm looking at with them? I'm looking at their DTI. Okay? I'm looking at their DTI. Anybody know what DTI mean? Can somebody give me DTI in the chat? Anybody know what DTI mean? DTI. Yeah. There we go, Diamond. There we go, Robin. Absolutely. So it's your debt to income ratio. Okay. And your debt to income ratio, um, your debt to income ratio controls whether not just whether you are approved, but also how much home you are approved for. All right. And I would encounter so many people that had the job. They were on the job for 2 years. They had a 650, a 670 they could buy, but technically, because their debt was so high on their credit cards, they could only get qualified for $170,000 home, right? They can only get qualified for 200,000, and they was looking to try to get at least three, four, five, six, right, depending on the scenario. And so I was looking at like, man, like again, when God begins to give you your own philosophy and understanding or perspective on a thing, you got to take it and run with it. And so I was looking, I was like, man, what if everybody in the world knew about this? Like how you could just maneuver again. What we talked about, what Robin said, it's all about being resourceful. So what if I had $20,000 on a personal credit card and I was able to do a balance transfer to my business credit card? That does a plethora of things. Number one, I could potentially go out and buy more home. But number two, because my debt has decreased tremendously, I'm now in a place where my credit score grows drastically, right? It's all about moving items and moving things around, right? If somebody's in a position where they got $30,000 in debt, right? I mean, could they potentially shift that to a business product? Could they potentially go in their retirement account and pay it off just to boost their credit to go out and get more credit, right? And so again, today is business credit reports. And again, I was so fascinated by the fact that a lot of these products, 99% of business credit products, do not report to your personal credit report. They only report if you default. All right. And so let's just go down. Let's just go around and play a little math real quick. So we're in a situation, and let me go ahead and turn this screen black. I just believe you guys can see better with black. All right, so let's move that up. Perfect. All right, so let's just say hypothetically, we went through funding sequences this week. And we went through just different ways that somebody could go out and get funded and qualify for funding. And so again, let's go, and I want to just use a scenario where, let's say someone went out and they bought a car wash, right? Someone goes out and they say, hey, I went and I bought a car wash. Now, let's say with this car wash, the person's source of financing was an SBA loan. And so they got the SBA loan financed, and SBA said, we'll finance 90% of this particular car wash. We'll finance 90%. Well, this is awesome because they go and they finance 90%. And let's just even say someone utilized a line of credit. Let's say someone utilized a line of credit to cover the 10%. So this is a situation where I think we gave the example yesterday. You're looking at a car wash. The car wash costs $250,000. 10% of that is going to be $25,000. So technically you were able to acquire this business with zero money out of pocket. And this is why you hear people say, okay, man, we're looking at 100% financing. Okay. Now, obviously you make sure the cash flow of the business is strong enough to cover your debt. It's covering the 10%. It's also covering the bill for the 90%. But here's the scenario that I want to paint for you guys. So we got this beautiful scenario and case point right here. But let's just say with the car wash, just like any business, you have to account for situations and products and different tools and instruments coming out and failing. So now you're looking at, one of the electric components needs to be fixed, and you need another, water filter, and you got to buy X amount of products, whatever the case may be. And let's just say you need access to $7,000 And then all in the midst of it with permits or whatever, you needed access to another $3,000. And then in the midst of that, you found out, oh man, I need access to another 5,000. Just the doodads of life and business. So right here we got $15,000. Okay, made me think about my man Dave Chappelle on Blue Streak, where he said, "This guy Logan owes me $50,000." Okay, so we need $15,000. All right. Now with this $15,000, I'm thinking the very, very, very first thing that I'm thinking is my camera off? Oh, shut off. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. All right. So the very first thing that I'm thinking is, number one, how can I get my hands on this money? And I'm always thinking, I'm just giving you my perspective. I'm always thinking, how can I preserve my credit profile? You're not going to be able to preserve it all the time because of the doodads and how you're navigating through life and business. Sometimes you might have to get your personal credit hit. But I'm thinking first and foremost, how do I preserve my situation? Why am I thinking? I'm thinking that because my personal credit profile is my most prized possession. It's one of the most valuable possessions of a human being, an entrepreneur in America, right? Because based on my credit profile, that is the launch pad by which I'm able to scale and grow at a very rapid pace. All right, this is why I say I'm gonna keep on drilling it. Get as much credit as you can before you need it, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And so I'm trying to always preserve that space, because in business there are going to be things that continuously pop up. And so I say this to say, I'm thinking, all right, I need 15,000. Now watch this. We already then got busy up here with a car wash. But just because I have one car wash, my best friends in the whole wide world, doesn't mean that I don't want to buy a second car wash. And it also doesn't mean that I don't want to eventually buy a third car wash. And so I'm doing a plethora of things at one time. I'm managing the business, but then I'm also managing my profile, because I know that if my personal credit report drops too low, then that may affect this deal. Man, there's an amazing word that I got that I want you guys to know, and I don't want you to ever forget. I know a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs on the line are operating in this mode anyway, but it's this word prudent. The word prudent. You see it a lot in the book of Proverbs. Solomon talks about being prudent. And the word prudent means to go before, right? It means to go before, to see ahead, right? To forecast the situation. And a lot of times I see a lot of people fail when it comes to credit money management, because we're not thinking as far in advance as possible, right? We have to think far in advance about the thing that we're doing, because yes, I had success in this area, but I want to manage this and figure out how we can scale the success in the next area. So again, I bought a car wash, but now I want to buy a second, then a third, then a fourth. Okay, what strategy or what behaviors do I have to align with in order for me to buy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 of them? And it all comes down to the actual management of the actual credit report. Okay, now when I'm looking here, I'm stretching out, going back to the place where I said I was just excited about. All right, I have $15,000 here that I know I have to spend. Okay, now I know I have to spend. Well, what am I going to spend it with? What am I going to utilize for this 15 grand? For this 15 grand, I'm going to go to M&T. I'm going to go to PNC. And then I'm going to go to Wells Fargo. Well, am I going to use the whole 15? I might break it up. 5K. 5K. And 5K. So I got these broken down now. And again, the greatest benefit to this is that it does not affect my personal credit score. When I tell you guys, you're looking at even being able to go $250,000 in debt and it not affect your personal credit and your credit score can still be a 815, a 850. Right. So again, I wanted to share that particular philosophy or understanding with you guys with how much that particularly just blesses me. Now, one of the things I want you guys to write down is this. It's a company called On Deck. The company is called On Deck Capital. You also have another company called Blue Vine. Blue Vine. The other one is called Cabbage. Cabbage is connected to American Express. And there are a plethora of fintech companies that will fund you. Those fintech companies will fund you even if your personal credit is not absolutely elite. The reason why I bring those companies up is because those companies specifically, this is going to bless you, okay? Those companies specifically only do a soft pull on your credit report. They only do a soft pull on your credit report. I'm going to give you guys another banking institution that only does a soft pull. That is NIH Federal Credit Union. NIH Federal Credit Union only does a soft pull on your personal credit before a business credit card. Soft pull. Well, Jerron, what's the significance of a soft pull? The significance of a soft pull is if you go and get your credit ran and it's a soft pull, whether you get approved or you don't get approved, it does not affect your inquiries. It doesn't affect your inquiries. Oh man, we got AI working, man. I put my hand up and AI just, good Lord. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, it does not affect your inquiries, right? So I'm looking at, man, all of the companies that's doing soft pulls first. That's my funding sequence, man. Look, what you got to lose? If you on this line and you got a 500 versus you got an 850 and you go and you get approved or denied. If you get approved, congratulations. If you get denied, congratulations, because it's a soft inquiry and it does not affect your credit score. Now, another thing that you want to keep in mind with those particular products is that, again, they are revenue based, right? So like I was saying all throughout the boot camp, if you are a person and you're in a situation where your credit is subpar, man, I'm focusing, man, how can I run up my revenue? I want to run my revenue up like crazy. I want to serve like crazy. I want to hit the marketplace like crazy. I want my business to be known by every single person in the land, because if I do it that way, then I can gain access, man, to be able to put my hands on 100 grand. If somebody on this line right now even has a place where they're in a situation and your credit score is a 640, most of these institutions like your credit score to be at least a 620. So if you're a 620, then and you're like, man, my credit, I want to deal with it or I don't want to deal with it. I'm a 620. I want to go out and I want to figure out how I can scale my business like crazy in 8 months. I'm going to put myself on a time frame. Again, success loves speed, but then you don't become successful until you become specific. All right. I want to put myself on a time frame and I want to go out and hit the marketplace hard, because once I begin to run up that revenue, I can put my hands on the funding. Well, what's the purpose of the funding if I have the revenue? Well, again, you always want to have leverage. If you guys look at any of the businesses, man, that have emerged, that have launched and emerged very rapidly, you know, I want you to think about what was the thing that caused them to flourish and flourish so fast. All right. Yes. Marketing. Yes. Concept. Yes. We had attention. Yes. The product was great. But after we get the great product and we see that 6 billion people in the world, how do we push this product, man, far beyond our reach? How do we get this product all throughout the nation? How do we get it in the hands of influencers? How do we get it in the hands of large corporations? How do we get it overseas? It takes capital. It takes capital, right? If I have capital, I can move the mission forward faster. Okay, if I have capital, for example, with my company, the software company, okay, I could sit around and, man, rack my brain and build this thing all the way out like by myself with no help, man, not hiring anyone to assist, or I can use capital and I can deploy that capital to now cause the software to get developed faster, and then to now push it to the marketplace even faster with that capital. Y'all with me, man? Say I'm with you. I know I'm talking, man. If y'all still with me, say I'm with you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I like to see. The people are still with me and still alive and well. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me take a look at something. Perfect. Okay, man, we still got great timing. So, couple of things that we discussed, but I want you guys to also do. Is there anybody on the line right now that has an established business with established business credit? Anybody online that has an established business and also has established business credit? Type me in the chat if that's anybody. Established business with established business credit. If so, amazing, amazing. Okay. Established business credit already. Okay. So, what I want to ask anybody in the chat that has an established business and has established business credit, do you know what your business credit report looks like? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Awesome. Okay. Amazing. So I only see a few. Let me see. Perfect. Okay. So I want to let you guys know, for everybody on this line right now, if you want to see your Experian business credit report, I just want you guys to DM me. You can either type it in the chat, or you guys can DM me the name of your business and the state that your business was established. I'm going to, man, for you joining in, I'm going to shoot you a free copy of your business credit report. I'm going to shoot you a free copy. Just need you guys to DM me. I just need you guys to DM me. Let me know what your the name of your business is, as well as the state of your business. All right. Now, let's go here. So very simplistic, okay? Talking about business credit reports, you got a few. Just discuss a few of them. So we have Dun and Bradstreet. We talked about this on when we were talking about the business structure and the business setup. Dun and Bradstreet. Your Dun and Bradstreet number is the number that almost every net 30 vendor is going to look at. So if you're somebody that's trying to establish credit without utilizing your personal credit, or you're trying to go buy a car utilizing your EIN only, or you're trying to go get a Sam's Club card, a Flow and Decor card, whatever card you're trying to access funding, without your personal credit, it is imperative that you have a DUNS number. That's your Dun and Bradstreet account. And the beautiful thing about this is that it is absolutely free to establish. If you go right here to how to get a DUNS, you come right here to how to get a DUNS. You let them know I want to get started. It'll take you right here. You let them know that I have a US based business. And then you also let them know that I'm registering for general purposes. Obviously, you're not an Apple developer or Google developer or with the FDA. But you come literally right here. It'll prompt you to put in all of your company's information. First name, last name, your business email, as well as your password, okay? Now, obviously, it won't let me go any further unless I put that information in. But once this information is registered, once you actually have it registered, you're now in a space where you gain access, man, to those net 30 vendors. You also gain access, man, to putting yourself in position where you can go out and you can get EIN only funding. All right. Another thing it does is this gives you a credit report. All right. You're able to actually see your credit report on Dun and Bradstreet, which is vitally important. Okay. You can see who's reporting what, how they're reporting it, etc. You can look at a lot of your trade lines on the report as well. All right. The next one that we have that I want to show you guys in addition to that is your Experian account. All right. So Experian also will give you a business credit report. Now, you guys, this is something that you guys could go on and actually buy the subscription to. I want to say the subscription is like $189 for the year. Man, just to kind of track every single thing that's on your business credit report. Now, the thing that I do love about this whole concept is that you can see who's reporting what, who has access to what. Majority of them, like I said, 99% of them are not going to report to your actual personal credit report, but they will, got you. They won't report to your actual credit report, but they will report to the business credit reporting agencies. Now, once you begin seeing how they maneuver and how they report, you begin kind of putting two and two together. So you'll see, okay, I can see that Chase is in alignment and reporting to Experian. I can see M&T, I can see PNC, I can see Wells Fargo. Now, once I'm taking a look and seeing that these people are actually reporting to this particular agency, then now, man, I know that they can also see the other aspects of debt that I have. I don't know why this keep cutting, but let me see if that works. Hold on one quick second, fam. There we go. All right, cool. We have to get the tech team over here, but yeah. So you can also see what they're reporting, and once you see what they're reporting, you can see that they can also see the access that you have to other capital as well. And so again, just keeping in mind what they are reporting versus what they're not. And again, the main benefit is showing that, hey, I can amass this amount of debt and it's not going to report. Now, the two institutions that do report are Capital One and TD Bank. Okay? Capital One and TD Bank will report to your personal credit. And so in that instance, that's just something to keep in mind. Like, I have a Capital One card that I've never used because I'm like, okay, when I'm using it, I don't want it to affect me on the actual personal side of the actual credit. 1 second. All right, perfect. Okay, so, man, now, another one I want to give you guys. If you are somebody that is in a situation, or you know somebody that's in a situation that has a 500 credit score, okay? A 5 or 600. Somebody type 500 in the chat. Somebody type 500 in the chat. 500. Okay. You know somebody that's a 500, right? Most of the time, somebody's a 500, they feeling discouraged, they feeling beat down, they feeling like, man, hey, I don't think anybody would even give me an opportunity. There is a company called Rock Financial. Rock Financial, if somebody's in business and they have a 500 credit score, Rock Financial will give them financing. Okay, so this is why I talk a lot about, hey, it doesn't really matter what your score is if you just want to put your hands on money. Now, it does matter what your score is if you're looking for the best financing. But if you are looking for, man, just capital to push you over the hump, then, man, Rock Financial will give somebody capital. Okay, they will give somebody capital. Now, it will be at a potentially higher interest rate. Okay, it will be at a higher interest rate. It will put somebody in a position where, you know, man, they'll have to move a little faster. They'll have to increase their income. They'll have to do X, Y, and Z, but they can get access to the funding. I think we're good now. All right, so, man, with that being said, man, I'm not sure why this camera is doing this to me, but man, blessed be the name of the Lord. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch. All right, cool. I'm gonna switch. Let me switch. Okay. Perfect. 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 All right. Cool. 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 So, man, let me go ahead and ask. Let me go ahead and ask this, man. I want to go ahead and man, if anybody has any questions, man, this is the last day, man, day five, man, of the boot camp, and man, let me reposition this. Man, day five of the boot camp, man. I just want to tap in with y'all, man, and see, man, if anybody has any questions, man, about anything, man, funding, business, real estate, man, how to maximize their current situation, man. The line is open, man. You can go ahead and drop your question in the chat if anybody has anything, or if you have a takeaway, man. Anything that I said, I didn't said a lot. I didn't said a lot. Perfect. Okay. All right, so I see a hand. I see a hand raised. Let me go ahead and perfect. PB, you able to come off?
JT,
Talk to me.
what's up, my brother?
All is excellent. What's up with you?
Man, listen. Number one, I keep telling you, you keep the fire going. I appreciate everything that you do.
Oh,
I keep
absolutely.
coming back because again, I know there's always something that I can pick up that you're gonna drop. So I appreciate everything that you've done. Um,
Absolutely.
you know my situation. You and I had a chat offline in regards to the purchase of some real estate. So this is my question. A year ago, I wasn't in a financial position to purchase my own building. But this year, I'm in a different position, right? And my credit has improved on both the personal as well as the business.
Mm-hmm.
So, in saying that, I guess what would be the best route to take in order for me, I guess my credit score will make the difference so that I can get the best interest rate. But the loan I'm looking for is for business purposes because I want to purchase this building for my company, so it'll be all in my business name.
Yeah, absolutely. So two directions I would go in. Phenomenal, phenomenal question. Two directions I would go in. I would look at two options. One would be seller financing. Because you could potentially, well, with seller financing, obviously you can work out your own terms. You can work out your own interest rate. You can work out your own down payment. There could be a situation where you can get the property with no down payment, or you can go 5%, 10%, 15%. And then you could pretty much do a seller's note where they say, hey, we'll do seller financing for you, and we'll hold the actual note for you for the next 24 months, 36 months, or even 5 years, and then you have to refinance out of it. So that's one route that you should keep in mind for sure. The next route is I would go with a DSCR loan. So a DSCR loan is an amazing product because DSCR loans will allow you to put down 20%. Again, that one does not show up on your personal credit. So you can buy it in the business name. It'll be registered under the business name. Obviously, you get all the tax benefits, the write-offs, and things like that. But that's the direction those are the two directions that I would go in. So if you have access to the 20%, then I would go DSCR. If you don't have access to the 20%, then I would push the seller financing situation.
Excellent. No, thank you. I really appreciate that. Can't wait
Yeah.
till we chat it up for real so we can get this done because this is getting ready to take off. I'm ready for the next chapter, my brother.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so yeah, those are the two directions, and then I will also figure out. I would try to get in contact with the seller to see what their pain points are, right? Like, what is it that they're looking for? Because sometimes sellers just in need of cash real quick, and they willing to do whatever needs to be done to sell a property. Sometimes they not in a rush. So I would kind of figure out what the pain point is. I can also put you in contact with one of my commercial lenders out in Baltimore.
Okay, absolutely. What I do know is the property has been on the market for almost 600 days. And and I found out the other day that the properties back to back. Um, both they're trying to get rid of both of the properties, and they're saying that both of them, 120 each. But I'm looking at it and knowing that I could probably get them to come down on the price. So, but yeah, listen, I'm telling you, for everybody that's on this call, that I don't know if you guys, this is your first encounter with I call him JT, with JT. Everything that he said, again, I know I might have missed a day, but I can almost imagine what he's told everybody. If you trust the process, things will shift in your favor. I promise you, because again, all of what he's given me, I've been able to manifest, continue on, and grow my business. So again, those things, hey, the 31 get it done. I got a product that I want to show you. I'm gonna send it to you. I done took it to a whole nother level. So the
Sheesh.
31 get it done. Listen, the folks that work with me, because again, I don't like to say people that work for me, that work with me, right? I've also shared it with them. We're gonna get some things, up and popping. But this guy has definitely is not a gatekeeper. Has definitely given me the best information that I could have ever had from a business perspective. A great guy, and I can't tell you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, PB. Man,
I'm
appreciate you
up.
so much, and more importantly, thank you so much for taking action. Like, man, this information. Obviously, we don't live in a world that's lacking information, but we are lacking revelation and application. And so once you get it, it's just all about applying it and understanding that, man, you might start off on rocky ground. Nobody understands everything that they're doing when they first receive the info, but man, PB, man, Patrice, she took it in. Yeah, she started, man, getting clients and drawing in revenue. Like I was mentioning to you guys, man, everything that you guys learned throughout this boot camp, you can literally duplicate it. I ain't gonna be mad at you or like, oh, you took the info and now you look what I look like saying you took the info, now you helping, you feeding your family with it. I mean, congratulations, glory to God. That's what it's about, right? We got limited time in the earth, and so it's imperative that we take the info, and when we make a declaration out of our mouth, we begin to apply it. When you apply it, you're going to see fruit from it. And what I always say is there's no failure, especially, man, those believers, there's no failure. The only thing that you get, even when you fail, is wisdom. You get experience, you get knowledge and understanding. You don't lack. So it's powerful. Thank you so much, Patrice, again, for your kind words, but also for taking action. For taking action, man. It's fire. Straight fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, brother Denzel, I don't know if I saw your hand up, but did you have anything? Oh, okay. You
So,
good?
no, no, no. I mean, man, it's so much, brother. It's so much, but I just want to say, man, I just appreciate your sacrifice, man. I appreciate your willingness to, you know what I mean, to come out here and give us a plethora of wisdom and knowledge and stuff that you done gained personally by trial and error. And like the sister just said, man, you're not gatekeeping, you know what I mean? And man, I pray that God continue to pour that, man, back into you a billionfold, brother. And everything you do, and every person that's on here too, man. We just take this and man, it's our time. So like I always say at the end of the session, congratulations to everyone that's here, man. If you here, congratulations, man. It's our time. And we just
Yeah.
gotta continue to move forward and trust God, man. But I thank God for you, my brother. I mean, I can continue, man, but man, this is powerful, man. And I'm definitely gonna like the sister said, applying it. Because if we learn this stuff and we just hold on to it, what good is it, right? But just taking the steps and implementations to actually see the fruit of it, that's everything, right? When you can sit back and reach off the tree that you done planted and you see the fruit right there in your hand and your family eating off that same tree where the fruit is at. Come on.
Come on.
To
Come
God be
on.
the
Come
glory,
on.
man. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Fire,
Yes.
sir. Fire, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir,
Yes,
man.
sir.
To
Yes, sir,
God be the
man.
glory.
Man, to God be the glory, my brother, man. I appreciate you, man, and your kind words as well, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for tapping in and man applying it, man. Real true entrepreneur at heart right here, man. Full of joy and passion. Man, I love it, man. Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, and one thing that I would man, if anybody else has anything, please feel free to raise your hand. But if not, man, one of the main takeaways or biggest things, man, that I would encourage everybody to do, man, is go back and watch. Man, all of the days were incredible, man, but specifically day one, man, go back and watch all of them. But man, day one, man, day two, day three. I mean, it's all just powerful, man. It's powerful, man. I'm obviously not just saying that because, man, I teaching it, but man, everything that I taught, man, is how I got, man, $1 million in funding. Whether that was, man, purchasing, man, vehicles and renting them out on Toro. Man, I've purchased 3 vehicles under my business name, utilized money to buy real estate, to just build out and enhance, man, my marketing, the studio, the products, everything that I've been able to actually, man, accumulate. And man, just having credit in America is just life changing, man. I had a mentor one time tell me, he said, man, Jerron, all you need to do is make money one time. Make money one time. And the more I grow the more I grow and the more experiences I have, I see how true that is. I was talking to Patrice. I'll share this with you guys and man, let y'all go, man. But man, I was talking to Patrice. I'm gonna give everybody a $1 million roadmap right now. I'm gonna give you a roadmap right now that will change the trajectory of your life forever. I'm talking about forever. Okay? Very simplistic. If everybody put in their mind right now, no matter how old you are, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, or even 60s, put in your mind right now that I can put my hands on $1 million, period, in a lifetime. I can put my hands on, and everybody at different varying levels of belief on the line. So perhaps there are people on the line that already touched $1 million. Perhaps there's people on the line that's on their way there. But if you can put your hands on $1 million, okay, $1 million. Let me just do some quick math real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you my point. Um, Yeah, that's a $50 book or product to 20,000 people. You know what I mean? Or if I came here and I said 2,000, times 500, a $500 product to 2,000 people. Now I said it's 6 billion people in the world, right? I'm just breaking down like super. I mean, you can just play with the zeros and move numbers around, but if you could actually put your hand on 1 million, there's some people that are even working jobs that may have $350,000 in their retirement account, or you got a $500,000 here, or you sold some real estate and you got 600,000 sitting here, right? Well, you can take that money one time, and once you take that money that one time, you put it in a high yield savings account. Once you put that money in a high yield savings account, $1 million in a high yield savings account pays you out $5,000 per month. That's $60,000 on the year. Now let's times it. Somebody puts $2 million inside of a high yield savings account. That's 10 grand a month. Somebody puts 3 million. That's 15 grand a month. Somebody put $4 million inside of a high yield savings plan. That's $20,000 a month. Now, somebody tell me on 20 grand, do you ever need to work again? Somebody tell me on 20 grand, do you ever need to get up and stress out about money again? And you still got access to the capital inside of that high yield savings account. Now, obviously, man, there's other vehicles that someone can use, but just looking at this thing, it's very simplistic, right? Could everybody shift their mindset to, man, I'm a millionaire, you know? And you become a millionaire in your heart before you become it in the natural. So it's a perspective, it's a mindset. I was talking to somebody, yeah, talk to me, Patrice. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they called me and they said, yeah, man, I'm just, oh man, it's rough, man. Business is rough and don't seem like nothing going my way. I said, man, listen, I don't, man, I got compassion in my heart, but I don't have no sad song for you. I don't have no, man, you're either going to make a decision that your business is going to permeate all throughout the earth and you're going to help and bless and pour into hundreds of thousands and millions of people, or you're not. Like my sister Robin said, I got books coming out of me. You're either going to write the books and be an author and be a world-changing, life-changing, New York Times best-selling author, or you're not. We got to make decisions. Once you make a decision about a thing, there's nothing more powerful than a decision. A decision causes you to decide, to pick a side. I'm picking a side now. This is the side that I'm on. Everything that I do prosper. Everything that I do, man, it turn to gold. Everything I do, it blesses the people. Everything I do is righteous. Everything I do expands. Everything I do, it grows. Everything I do, it increases. Right? It's a perspective. And once you land on that perspective, there's nothing in this earth that will ever stop you. There's no calamity. There's no detour. I'm telling you, you become excited about things going wrong. You become excited. And so again, I'm telling you, everybody on this line, you can make up in your mind that, man, I'm going to map out $1 million. I would even recommend everybody doing, map out $1 million roadmap for yourself. Map out $1 million roadmap for yourself. Because if the dream or if the business or if the stretch doesn't scare you or make you a little uncomfortable, was it even worthy of your time anyway? If it doesn't stretch you, if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, if it doesn't make you say, oh my goodness, this is a little scary, was it worth your time? And so, man, I want you guys just to keep that in mind again, that $1 million. And I want you to be thinking high yield savings. Again, there's nothing worse than somebody that hustles backwards. The thing that turns me up so much and turns my passion up so much is I saw so many people in my lifetime hustle backwards. You went and got money and you went and ran up a bag and you went and got a check and you put your hand. How many times we seen people, family pass away and they get $50,000 and that $50,000 barely lasts 50 days. Right? We spending $1,000 on day on depreciating assets that's not bringing in no revenue. I'd rather somebody blow their check on a business or blow your check on some real estate. At least you tried to invest in something that could bring you something back. But how many times have we seen people, right? How many times have we seen people, right? What stretches you, increases your capacity? Come on now. How many times have we seen people, go out and amass large amounts of money and you look back and 30 days later, 3 months later, 6 months later, they ain't got nothing, right? You want to begin to build and build and build and build and build so that you get to a place where you like, you know what? I'm no longer even doing the business for money. I'm doing the business for passion. I'm doing the business because this thing really makes my heart jump and my heart leap, man, when I can go out and serve somebody. And so, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Again, man, thank y'all for joining in, man. I had such an incredibly dynamic time with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And again, if anybody has anything, any specific needs or instances that you guys want me to dive into on Monday, drop it in the group or DM it to me, man. I'm gonna break it down. I don't care what it is, man. It's all intertwined, whether you're talking personal finance, business credit, business finance, whether you're talking real estate investment, whether you're talking about taking a certain amount of money and investing it somewhere, man. Let us know, man. We're going back live. Thank you. Absolutely, man. Y'all are more than welcome. I appreciate y'all. This is going up live for you guys to take a look at it. again. And man, God bless y'all, man. I love y'all to life. God bless y'all. And oh man, I dropped certain links, but I feel like if there's anybody regarding that personal credit that's not all the way together. We dropped the link, so if anybody wants a second look at that or eyes on that, let us know. And man, we got 100K in one day as well. For those of you guys that are still looking to purchase that book, we have 100K in one day as well. And man, again, make sure y'all join the posterity waitlist. Posterity waitlist, baby. You might win you an iPhone. Or Denzel already won this, or an Apple Watch or a MacBook. Man, y'all have a blessed week, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Let's go!